Alright, back for the final round, this time on the draw, but with a great hand. Against a blue deck. I think I like my matchup against most blue decks. Blue-white with a decent amount of good life gain cards can be tough, but Manatize, that's exactly the type of card I'd like to know about. And I think we have a decent matchup against blue-white control. Don't really mind being there. We could dash through or go to play around Manatize. Probably better off playing Figure of Destiny though. But in first place we can attack with Guides and see what they want to do about that. Dragon, yeah, blue-white control, okay. Well, as a mono-red player, you have a great matchup against blue-black control. Blue-white is a little bit tougher, they have better sideboard cards, and yeah. So you can do that anytime you want, right? It's not like level up. Not gonna drop another 1-drop into Manatize, this is just not good. Looks like Impulse, yeah. I guess we might as well level up that thing now. So if they have a Swords to Plowshare, for example, we get 1 more life. Is there any value in having 1 extra mana available? I'm not sure. So the opponent could Rast next turn. We got the Young Pyromancer. Probably want to dash that. Let's drop Falcon Wrath Gorger first, though. We could also just level up that thing more. It's 4 damage now, and we don't overextend to a Wrath. It can also attack into Dragonlord Archutai, which is quite relevant. Yeah, we either go Gorger plus Bell Striker, hit them for 6. But then this is a little bit worse if they have Wrath of God and none of our creatures can attack into Archutai. So we are probably just better off boosting that actually. This is bad if they end up having Pass to Exile or Swords to Plowshare, but so far we know about these, not really the other ones. We are a little bit too heavy on creatures and a little bit not heavy enough on burn right now is the problem. So our draw is a little bit soft to, you know, just them playing Archutai, for example. Looks like Journey to Nowhere. Could be a Nazarius Signet into Wrath of God too. 3 mana, I don't know. Looks like Signet into Wrath of God, if I had to guess. So it's a good thing we did not overextend. Yeah. Dragonlord is going to be a pretty big problem, though. Yeah, we go Young P, Harsh Mentor, I guess. I'm not sure. Is this a mana ability? Yeah, I guess it is. Though, well, put a charge counter is definitely not a mana ability. Add 1 mana of any color is a mana ability. Now, Signet, yeah, it's still a mana ability, I'm pretty sure. Though sometimes you are surprised with how these things works. O-Ring, sure. Pretty happy they did not cast. They feel like Pyromancer is a bigger threat, which, well, they don't know about my hand, so probably makes sense. Yeah, this is okay. Alright. Alright. Left with Archutai Manatize. Fine. That's not the worst. We are really lacking an instant or sorcery spell there. Let's blow up a relic. They can still cast Ajutai next turn, which kinda sucks, but... oh well. They're at 10. You're gonna cast Ajutai second main phase? What? Oh, they impulsed at some point. I missed that. So we need to know which card is not in their hand. Looks like Ajutai, but when did they impulse? They impulsed after I revealed Ajutai. So Manatize is in their hand, but Ajutai probably isn't. And they picked maybe the Supreme Verdict? Oh, that's actually great news if they don't have Ajutai. Yeah, right now we don't even have something good to get. I think we'll just blow up that island. Means they got Elesh Nornas next turn, I guess. Yeah, I should have checked that. It's kind of... oh. Oh, Torrential Gear Hulk, that's great for them, pretty bad for us. This might be what they took with the impulse, but I should have checked a little bit earlier though. I realized that they did not have the Ajutai a little bit too late. I guess this oh, Mystic Confluence. Sure. That's fine, I think. Kinda depends on what they found with the draw too. They still have this pretty much dead Manatize. I guess Dark Dwellers could get countered. We just need to find some burn spell though. Another Wrath of God, it seems. Elfpest Knight Errant. That's pretty great for them. Where is the burn though, is my question. Yeah, well, we probably want to put them down to 4. It means that any burn spell is lethal with Gutter Snipe on the battlefield, and even if Gutter Snipe dies, we still have a couple 4 damage spells in there. So right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Confluence would get countered. Deadly Burn spell. They might just Manatize that so they don't get bolted. Huh. That's kind of a cute play. The problem is if I have the bolt, they are probably still dead next turn, and now they might not get to counter the Dark Dwellers or the Fiery Confluence or Hazaret. Jeez, oh god. We need to kill pretty fast now. They are at 20 spell though here because they go down to 2. That's gonna be a close one. They have a good blue-white control deck. Our draw is really missing the burn spells though, that's for sure. If they have no way to gain life though, it's not looking like they will win fast enough where even if we don't kill next turn, there's a pretty good chance if we put them down to 2, we draw a burn spell. I mean, they could have gotten a pass to exile here with the brainstorm, so. Or I guess if they have extra mana, Journey to Nowhere, or, you know, stuff. Looks like a Journey to Nowhere. Ooh, Unexpectedly Absent, that's pretty good too. Yeah, well, Diablo's in a tough position, but they might just be able to take control of this game with their two planeswalkers. I would not be too surprised. Like, they can bounce something, make a 1/1, maybe hold count spells. They can brainstorm some more, find a Wrath of God #2. We have a lot of deadly spells in there, but we haven't been finding these yet. If they don't have any count spell, we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 spells that killed them in the deck. So right now, a third of our deck is lethal, basically. As long as Guttersnipe is here. But we need to find it pretty quickly. Now this is gonna get out of hand very, very, very fast. That's not it. That's absolutely not it. Don't think we play Dark Dwellers. Don't think they do anything here. Feels bad, man. Good news is that they are not gonna kill us quite quickly. We'd have won that game on the play, right? Yeah, pretty sure they would be dead by now if we were on the play. Feels bad to have these 9 burn spells in deck and they just don't want to come. I guess playing Dark Dwellers means we eat 2 tokens a turn. The advantage of not playing it is that if we draw a burn spell, especially a 4 damage burn spell, we can go burn their face, and if they have a count spell, on the following turn we can go Dark Dweller, burn them again. So as long as we end up drawing a burn spell, which is probably the only way we win, Dark Dweller represents another burn spell, which is quite relevant. Looks like they are going for... Oh, okay. I was thinking about the Wrath. You haven't just built the Cowblade. Impressive. Definitely gonna chump here. Oh, I guess I can give flying, so there's no chumping that's gonna happen. Yeah, they are gonna untap all their lands. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we lose if they have a counter spell in hand. Which, given that they just brainstormed twice in a row, feels quite likely. Are we dead next turn? Not yet. We just lose to any count spell at this point, though. We just haven't been drawing the burn spell fast enough. A removal on Gutter's Time also means that a lot of cards in our deck becomes... No, that doesn't seem like the right play. Oh, I guess never mind. They obviously cannot copy O-Ring. Which... yeah, this can only copy artifact and creatures, so yeah, they cannot get... maybe a second sword is better. Probably, yeah, probably wall is good, though. Well, we got lucky enough to top deck that. Though, as I said earlier, pretty much a third of our deck at this point, if not more, was... Nope, just need to make sure we don't redirect damage. Yeah, at this point a third of our deck was lethal. Unless you have Force of Will, this should do the trick. Nope. 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 Phew, close one. So it, it could feel like just a lucky top deck, but again, a third of our deck is lethal at this point. Like 1, 2, 3, and they were tapped out pre-match. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 out of 24. Yeah, that's more than a third. So, blue-white control. Don't mind a braid, they probably have enough artifact acceleration where a braid is fine. I don't think we change match. Type of matchup where you really want maybe a couple of 1-drops and then just mostly burn. A lot of creatures not too good against Wrath. Hang-up Walker is not the worst, but I think it's just kind of slow and not so good in burn. Ah, that was intense. We played against a lot of good deck. I mean, the second deck we played against, the Stormish deck, though I'm not sure what it was doing exactly, seemed maybe a little bit ambitious, though maybe they just had bad draws, but it seemed maybe a little bit too ambitious. However, the blue-black Reanimator deck and this blue-white deck seems like the blue-black Reanimator deck seems near perfect, and the blue-white control deck here seems near perfect too. I mean, maybe they don't have a lot of counter spells, but Chase Mind Sculptor, Elspeth, Big Elspeth mostly, Oblivion Ring, Judgment, looks very good to me. Now, game 2 and 3 will be mostly about what they have in the sides. If they have cards like Baneslayer Angel, Phased Feather, well, I guess Phased Feather would probably be in the main, but in general, Kitchen Things. Again, white has a lot of very annoying cards that we don't really want to see. So, yeah, it's mostly going to be about, did they draft a good sideboard against red? Were they able to do that or not? If they did, they probably have a fine matchup, and if they didn't, they are probably underdogs. Okay, well, we probably cannot beat that, really. I guess Young Pyromancer, if it doesn't die, which seems unlikely, could help. But it's looking really green. And I guess Gutter Snipe also helps with Leyline, actually making our burn spell somewhat relevant. They're just in the Wrath of God though, and we are in bad spot. Is it a Kitchen Things? If they go turn 0 Leyline, turn 2 Wall, turn 3 Kitchen Things, like, you just cannot do anything. That's pretty good. Let's drop that, abrade that so we don't get manatized, and afterwards we'll wasteland Courtyard. Somehow we might be able to beat a turn 1 Leyline. I still have doubts, not gonna lie, but who knows. Mostly depends on if they have a Wrath effect or not. Right now they are lacking blue. I don't know, they could be in trouble. So knowing they could have Manatize, which card is more important to resolve? Well, we could play around Manatize by playing Harsh Mentor, or we could just jam one of these. We can attack first, that's for sure. Vortex is better if they go land Wrath of God next turn. I think I like going Mentor. Plays a little bit better around the mana ties we know about, and we can bolt the wall off our man. If they monetize that, fine. Probably good news, means they don't have a Wrath coming. If they have a Wrath coming, whatever, I mean, this is not gonna... We cannot target them, so, like, not gonna get better. Blade Spliceroo now. Okay. Yeah, probably just want to burn that and hit them. Gonna lose the Pyro, but we don't have any instant sorceries anymore. They still take 4. We assemble a pretty good board. They could be holding a Wrath, they could be missing the Forest Land. But we have a Vortex coming too if they tap out for Wrath. Not sure how this is gonna end up going. I think we're a pretty big favorite right now, though. You can be the target, just making sure. Yeah, I think we just resolve that when they are tapped out. Unless they have another O-ring effect, this is probably game over at this stage. And if they spend their turn O-ringing, we still deal 2. Next turn they go down to 5. Firecraft. Well, we can kill creatures. Let's dash Mr. Bell Striker. Now you could say we're just lucky that you haven't mana screwed. But the truth is we helped that mana screwed quite a bit by blowing up the courtyard and blowing up the relic. So it's not like they're just not, you know, it's not like they are only just drawing bad. Forced Land could be a Wrath of Gods. They got Supreme Verdict though. Elspeth Knight Errant. Okay. They are still dead on board though. I mean, not on board, but they know about Bell Striker. Not gonna attack Elspeth. Alright. Great, we got there. We got the first trophy, maybe not the first trophy, one of the first trophy of this Vintage Cube season. Alright, that was sweet. We did not play the most funny deck or the most, yeah, combo deck, but we played what was open and our deck was good and the draws were solid and it worked out. So that was nice. I hope you enjoyed the draft. Thanks a lot for watching. Again, follow me on Twitch if you want to see more content. I'll be streaming tomorrow and the day after, pretty much all day long. Thanks a lot for watching and see you for another draft.